Do you ever get to the end of the month and wonder where your money went? You're not alone, as many of us struggle to balance spending, saving and giving, especially as Christians who want to steward our resources well. But what if there was a simple way to take control of your money? And what if the Bible supported it? If you want to learn more about how to integrate Christian wisdom into your everyday life, feel free to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. Tired of overspending? This budgeting technique could help. Envelope budgeting is a budgeting method which involves allocating specific amounts of money into separate envelopes for spending categories. These envelopes can be physical or digital. Here are some examples of categories that could be included in the envelope budget, along with some biblical quotes. Number 1. Donating. On the first day of every week, each one of you should set aside a sum of money in keeping with your income, saving it up so that when I come, no collections will have to be made. 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 2. Paul advises the Corinthians to plan and save a proportion of their income to give it to the poor. In the modern world, one of the applications of this could be saving a proportion of your income in a donating envelope, and from here, you can decide to give it away in any way you wish. Number 2. Debt repayment. The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is slave to the lender. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 7. Without having a way to repay debt, interest can continue to increase, making it more difficult to eventually eradicate the debt. Creating a debt repayment envelope can make it easier to make sure that you're saving money to pay your debts. Number 3. Savings. The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down. Proverbs chapter 21, verse 20. A savings envelope, or emergency fund, could be a practical way of ensuring that you're saving enough money and not just spending it all now. Other examples of envelopes could include rent, utilities, groceries, transport, education, personal care, entertainment, and miscellaneous. Budgeting can be a really effective strategy because it helps you to limit your spending and become more aware of where your money is going. How to practically use envelope budgeting. Step 1. Determine your income. Work out your monthly income, and this could include wages, benefits, or any other forms of regular earnings. Step 2. Divide expenses into different categories and envelopes. Step 3. Spend from each envelope. But how is all of this envelope budgeting related to the Bible? Can budgeting actually strengthen your faith? Let's look at Proverbs. Like a city whose walls are broken through is a person who lacks self-control. Proverbs chapter 25, verse 28. Here, Solomon emphasizes the importance of self-control. This can be applied to personal finance and envelope budgeting in particular, because you can only spend from each category. For example, if you want to go out, you can only spend from the entertainment category, so the entertainment envelope, as it forces you to be more disciplined in your spending, enabling you to have enough for other expenses. But can this be applied to the Gospels? This parable by Jesus may be the best budgeting tip that you hear. In the parable of counting the cost, Jesus said that suppose one of you wants to build a tower, won't you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it? Luke chapter 14, verse 28. Whilst this parable isn't necessarily about saving money, it does emphasize the point that if you have a goal, you would plan for it in the first place. In the case of this budgeting method, each envelope could help you to plan for your various financial goals. Furthermore, in the parable of the shrewd manager, Jesus said that whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much, and whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much. Luke chapter 16, verse 10. If you're not able to budget the money that you have now, it's unlikely to change once you start earning more. So it's important to be able to budget effectively, for example through envelope budgeting, irrespective of your income levels. What do you think about envelope budgeting? Personally, I think it's a really helpful approach, but if you have any other budgeting methods or techniques, feel free to leave it down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you next time.